Hello everyone, my name is Dexter Santos and with me is
Katrina, Haus.
And we are here at Wednesday Night Hop teaching the Blues Fundamentals series for the month of February. And so for the first week, what we covered are the bare basic fundamentals of blues dancing, and we did that by starting with from the ground up. So we started out with our feet about shoulder width apart, right? I'm going to stand right in front, right here, so you can see. Shoulder width apart. We're going to add a little bend to our knees. All right. I'm actually going to, Katrina can face the video. I'm going to turn slightly at a different angle right here from the side so you can see that this posture is an athletic posture. Our shoulders are going to be over our knees. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a pulse into the ground. And we're just going to shift our weight from side to side. Pushing off the floor, all right? Being very grounded. And as we push off the floor, we're going to let the non-weighted leg drag. Just let it glide across the floor. All right, as effortless and comfortably and naturally as possible. All right? So this is the basic blue step, which is done sideways. It can be done going forward and backward. All right? Done going around. And the look of blues dancing comes in its relaxed posture. All right, our shoulders are relaxed, our arms are relaxed. All right, there is this compression that's happening right here in our torso, so we don't want to be stiff as we do this. This is being very stiff. This is being very relaxed. All right, now we're going to go ahead and partner up. All right, so we're going to face each other. We're going to assume the same stance. We're going to be staggered. So my left foot's going to be outside. Same thing with Katrina. Her left foot's going to be outside, and our right foot are in between. We're between each other's legs. So we're going to get into our basic blues posture. All right. We're going to turn around so you can see the connection of this hand on my partner's back. All right. I'm going to bring my right hand and connect it right around and connect it to my partner's, in this case Katrina's, left shoulder blade area. All right. Just place it right there. Katrina's going to place her arm and connect it on top of my right arm. And just let it rest right there. Letting her hand rest on my shoulder right here. And it's a relaxed connection. Right? And we're just going to shift side by side. Forward and backward. And we're going to have this relaxed connection in our arms that causes a stretch or a lag. All right? This also happens in her step. I'm going to step sooner than she does, or actually Katrina is going to step slightly behind me, so we're not stepping at the same time to create this stretch. All right, we're going to exaggerate just a little bit. There we go. So that's what's happening when we do this. All right. The focus of our connection also shifts around as we move. If I move to the side, to my left, Katrina is going to feel that right here on her side, on her left side. If I step to my right, Katrina will feel it right here on the underside of her arm. If I step forward, she's going to feel it right here. As I push, there we go. When I step back, she's going to feel it right here in her back. So the connection shifts according to what we're doing in our dancing. Sideways, going forward, backward, going around. We adjust our connection accordingly. All right. Then from right here, we're going to add a little bit on top of our basic step and add an isolation. In this case, it's an isolation right here in our hips. So we're going to face the camera. We're going to put our weight on our right leg. We're just choosing to start on our right leg. You can choose to do this on your left leg too. We're going to put a bend right here on our knee. We're going to think about putting the intention on our left hip and just raising that up and out. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Switching our weight now to the other foot, putting a bend right here on the left foot, raising our right hip this time, up and out, up and down, up and down. Now what we do is we want to make sure that we're not pushing off the floor with our foot to cause this. When you do this, this happens, right? All right? We're just isolating the hip. So we're adding this hip isolation into our basic step. Step, pulse, step, pulse, step, pulse, step, pulse, step, pulse. So we're going to partner up now and add that isolation to our hips. Starting out with the basic step first, and now adding the hips. Just gonna move around so you can see how this looks. Perhaps we can add a double pulse. Or how many times you want according to what we're hearing in the music. Then we went on to turns. Turns are very simple. The difference of turns between blues and Lindy is that we take our time. All right, so if I'm going to turn my follow in this direction to my left, I'm going to prep on this side, step with my left foot, raise my left hand, and let my follow do her turn and let her take her time. Let's do that again. And take your time. There's no need to rush or finish or complete the turn. In fact, leads can even turn themselves if they want to. Add that hip isolation we were doing earlier. With the hip isolation, bump, 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 bump. All right, play around with that. And lastly, we did a very simple dip. At the end of the song, we gather a partner by stepping into them, right? Not bringing them into you, all right? Stepping into your partner and creating a close embrace connection. What we're doing is that we're connecting on the right sides of our body. We're staggered, so that naturally just happens. So we're gonna just sway a bit, and at the end of the song, when we hear the end of the song, we're going to add a simple dip by the leads lunging back with their left leg and followers lunging with their right leg. All right, our posture does not change. I'm not bending back. I'm not bending forward, all right? Sure, you can certainly style this at some point, but keep it simple. The key idea here is to keep it simple. Add a little hand right there, or lunge back and twist. Or you can always cheat it by simply lunging to the side. And that was our blues class for February 5th. Thank you very much.